Now to a News 5 investigation, which has prompted Pueblo Police to open a criminal case against a local contractor.
Yeah, Carl Christensen, he's accused of stealing money from homeowners all across southern Colorado. Investigative reporter Patrick Nelson helped police connect the dots. And Patrick, you learned this case is now in the hands of the district attorney.
It has. It's progressed quickly. Pueblo Police turned the case over to the DA this week after speaking with multiple homeowners. We interviewed 3 of them on camera, although we know there are a lot more victims. We're told a decision on whether to file formal charges could come any day now for the man customers call a shady shed salesman. Carl Christensen makes a living designing sheds and deploying an attractive sales pitch.
You know, he's a good talker, and his price was right. And he was able to do it right away.
He explained to us about what he could do, put shelving in it, the vents, and just everything. He smoothed it over real good.
I just thought that he was a good businessman at first and stuff, but it didn't turn out that way.
3 women living in different Pueblo neighborhoods each hired Christensen to build a shed. Their stories all end the same way. The day he was here, you gave him money.
I gave him a check, yes.
When was the next time you saw him?
I haven't seen him since.
We called him so many times, wondering where in the heck he was, why he hadn't showed up.
Tammy Choate's brother took this picture of Christensen, drawing up the paperwork at her home.
He actually went to the bank that day, cashed the check, and then I couldn't get a hold of him.
These customers combined lost thousands of dollars, and all say Christensen never started construction.
I just wanted a shed. I just needed a place to put my lawnmower in. That's all I wanted.
He stole our money. As far as I'm concerned, he stole our shed, because we intended to have that. We needed it, and he stole that from us.
I live on disability. I'm on Social Security, and he knew that, and I have a set income, and yeah, it was $1,200 is a lot of money, and just to take it and keep taking advantage of people is just wrong.
With paperwork in hand, each of these women tried on their own to get Pueblo Police to open up an investigation, but individually, they didn't have any luck. Meanwhile, Christensen was still landing new clients through social media.
What's stopping him? I went to the police and they say it's a civil, and I went to the DA and they say I need to file a police report. So there's no help out there. Absolutely no help.
That's when News 5 Investigates got involved, taking calls and emails from several people who say they were ripped off by Christensen. It's information I passed on to Pueblo Police Sergeant Chris Flores.
You guys coming out, you guys kind of shed light to us of the multiple victims that had come around from this one specific contractor. Things that we probably wouldn't have seen or have noticed.
Investigators say Christensen took advantage of customers located in Pueblo, Pueblo West, and parts of El Paso County. This case has now been turned over to the district attorney's office for review.
I think it's a serious crime, and I think that's where these people need to understand that they're not just taking a certain amount of money out of people. This is money that people depend on.
As part of this investigation, I also spoke with the Pueblo Building Department, who says Christensen was able to stay off their radar because he was building sheds that were smaller than 20 by 20. In those cases, you don't need to pull a permit or even be licensed. Earlier today, I was able to get a hold of Christensen by phone. Before he hung up on me, he said he's really sick and promises to finish building the sheds or he'll pay his customers back. If you believe you have any information about this case that can help investigators, please call the Pueblo Police Department. Always watching out for you, Patrick Nelson, News 5 Investigates.